Ooh, hold on. Look at that. Woo! That alcohol in my nose, I ain't gonna lie, but the fragrance came with it, and boy, that's good. Hold on. Got an unboxing of After Effects. Now, this is Latifah's version of Initio side effect. I done heard all types of people say, oh, it's 70%, 80% similar to that fragrance. This one is like not as mature, so they say. I haven't actually smelled the original Initio side effect yet, so I can't even tell you whether or not that is the case, but I will tell you how this smells and if it's worth the purchase. And for, I think, less than 30 bucks, I mean, come on now, you can't beat that. So yeah, let's unbox this fragrance. This is what it looks like a little burgundy-ish, kind of purplish looking color. You know, the seal of approval right here lets you know it's an official fragrance. So let's review, man.
You know me, I be cutting out the box, but it is what it is. Throw that out in there, right? Get that out of here.
All right, now they want you to peel it here. Let's do that.
Boom, take that off. And it kind of just slides out. Boom.
Now, nice little velvet on the inside, keeping your bottle safe. I like that. I don't know. Oh, this is the cardboard, so it was in there snug. Check that bottle out. Very unique bottle. Yeah, let's see what it's hitting for. At the top, nothing on the back. Pretty simple. And the bottom got a nice little gold emblem, French Avenue. Yeah, it's pretty cool. And this is 80 milliliters or 2.7 ounce. So let's see what it's hitting for. Now, granted, we just did a review of this fragrance right here, and it's in the air a little bit still, but that's okay. We're gonna see what this is hitting for. All right, now it's time to spray. Let's see what the atomizer looking like. Damn, off rip. Off rip, that smell good. All right. Ooh, hold on. Look at that. Woo! That alcohol in my nose, I ain't gonna lie, but the fragrance came with it, and boy, that's good. Hold on, that's nice. That's nice. You over here.
That smell crazy.
You over here bugging out, man. Hold on. We don't got no napkins, so we're using tissue paper, but bear with us. Yo, that thing projects, bruh. I'm telling you. Did probably overspray, but that thing projects. Wow. That's good. So I gotta say, this is a sexy fragrance. I blind bought this. I'm actually glad I did. I've been trying out a lot. It's summertime, and I've been trying out a lot of fall fragrances. For whatever reason, in the winter I buy for summer, and in the summer I buy for fall for whatever reason. But this right here, I'm gonna give this a 9. And I don't go, like, I've never gave a fragrance a 10. And to be honest, I probably could even go 10 on this. I'm gonna give this a 9. This is a rum, tobacco, cinnamon, sandalwood, saffron, white floral kind of scent. So off rip, you already know it's sweet, but it has that masculine edge because it has that rum and tobacco in there. Cinnamon, everybody loves cinnamon. The white florals, it shines through in this fragrance for whatever reason. I can't tell you about the projection, and I haven't worn it out yet, but I assume the projection is gonna be moderate, because this is, although it projects well, it is kind of like a scent that brings you in. Like if somebody's next to you and they smell that, they want to get closer to know what it is. Yo, what is that? That's you? Like that's the kind of scent this is. Very sexy date night fragrance, fellas. Y'all go cop this. And this was under $30 if I'm not mistaken, off of Joma Shop. This is good. This is good. I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of grapey. Like grapes a little bit. And then I know there's no grapes in here. I don't know why my nose is picking that up. It could be the fact that it's kind of in the air with the previous fragrance, which was the vintage radio that we just did. But this is French Avenue's After Effect. It's a warm, spicy tobacco, rum, cinnamon, woody, and sweet fragrance. And you absolutely really can't go wrong with this. I would 9 out of 10 recommend y'all go pick this up and check it out. We'll be back with a full review talking about the longevity, how it projects, if I get any compliments, all that. So best believe I will not be shy on the trigger with this, and I'm definitely looking to see how the women respond to this. Peace.
Now, after wearing French Avenue's After Effect, I'm not gonna lie. I did wear this out in the hot heat, which is something I probably shouldn't have did, or they probably won't recommend because this isn't really a summertime kind of fragrance. This is like a nighttime date night kind of fragrance, close quarters. You're gonna be getting a little intimate. You know what I'm saying? I got a little joint coming through. You throw some of this on because it's unique, it's different. But what I will say about it overall, from that experience wearing it out, it was surprisingly not as aggressive in the hot heat. You could definitely smell it, and it was definitely there. It was prominent, but it was not overbearing to a point where you got people coughing around you and things of that nature. Wore it to work as well. Didn't get any compliments. I did go kind of light on it, not too heavy, being that I didn't know how it would project or perform. I got about maybe a good 5 to 6 hours out of this. On clothing, it did seem to last a little bit longer because at the end of the day, I still smelled it on my sweater, but I ended up taking that off in the morning. So, it didn't get to experience me moving around and everything. This thing performs really well in the air. When the air picks it up, it's great. I smelled a lot of that sandalwood, a lot of that cinnamon. I got some of that booziness, that sweet, woody, cinnamony booziness. That's what really came out of this fragrance when I wore it. So yeah, I definitely am going to be investing in Initio Side Effect just off the strength of this one. And I feel like if we're talking just bang for your buck, if anybody wants one that smells similar to Initio Side Effect but don't want to spend nowhere near the price, this is a great pickup. Honestly, for the price range, it doesn't really smell cheap. It smells well blended. This is a good fragrance overall, at least to my nose. All right, so y'all go check this one out. French Avenue's After Effect, good date night fragrance. Trust me, your lady might appreciate something like this. Very masculine with the booziness, still has that sweet element to it that the ladies love, and it can be intoxicating. So peace.